Hello, I'm Arsal from the Trading Robot website. This video introduces the DCR Trade Team 45 robot, our most advanced trading robot. It uses 45 indicators and oscillators to detect divergences and draw channels, providing entry points. Visit our website for videos on robot categorization and semi-automatic trading assistance. For product questions, check the product page. Message me on Telegram support. Let's get started. This robot provides you with precise entry points at the start of candles and many other features that we'll see in this video. These robots will be added to your screen like indicators. They will be added to your page. And what this robot does is something that really couldn't be done in a more clutter-free way. Now, don't be afraid of its absence. It's performing very precise calculations. If you have any questions, message me on Telegram to chat. Let's get started with the trading assistant robots from Team 45. The robot, like an indicator, will be on your screen. It will be added to your page, and it does what couldn't be done. More clutter-free. It takes time to load from a 1 minute or 30-second time frame. Calculations are heavy from 1 minute to weekly time frame. Whether Bitcoin or Forex like euro to dollar, it's the same. It excels on any asset, be it Forex pairs or cryptocurrencies. What's the topic? Now, on a 5-minute Bitcoin time frame, you see labels in colors identifying divergences. Loading from a 1 minute or 30-second time frame takes time due to heavy calculations. Whether Bitcoin or Forex, it performs excellently on any asset with precision, be it currency pairs or cryptocurrencies. What's the topic? We have a 5-minute Bitcoin time frame with labels to identify divergences. If the price rises, like from 27,300 to 27,500, this means the price increased, but in some indicators or oscillators, it works precisely on any asset, whether it's Forex, cryptocurrencies, or commodities. We have a 5-minute Bitcoin time frame, and there are labels in different colors to identify divergences. Most no divergence. If the price rises, like from 27,300 to 27,500, this means the price increased, but some indicators show it decreased. This is divergence. For example, green labels, oscillator 35 was 18. Price up, oscillator plus 18 to 35. MACD 25 to 61 down. Divergence occurs when price rises, like from 27,300 to 27,500. Price rises, but some indicators show it falling. For instance, green labels show oscillator at 35, previously 18. Price up, oscillator down from plus 18 to 35. MACD dropped from 25 to 61, indicating a downtrend. CCI fell from 723 to 112. This is calculated for indicators showing hidden divergence. There are two types, hidden and non-hidden. This is hidden. Price lower. Green labels. Oscillator. 35 was 18. Price up, but fell from plus 18 to 35. MACD 25. Now 61. Downtrend. CCI 723. Now 112. Lower. Calculated for indicators. Hidden divergence. Two types. Hidden, non-hidden. This is hidden. Also non-hidden divergences. Example. 2 orange labels. Yellow behind. Price lower between these. CCI 186.38. Here. CCI 723. Here, CCI minus 112. And it has come down and it has all this. It calculates for this number of indicators that you see. And this is hidden divergence. That is hidden divergence. We have two divergence models, hidden and non-hidden. And this is one of the hidden ones that I wrote for you. We have some divergences that are not written here. This is a common divergence. For example, look at these two orange labels above, where the yellow one and the back one went. Our price, for example, came down between these two prices. But, for example, look at the CCI. The CCI here was 186.38. The price has decreased, but the CCI increased, indicating a divergence. For instance, this dark green label likely matches one of these. The reddish one is a regular, bearish divergence. Now, the RSI was 82.1, now 80. The price is up. RSI down. A regular divergence. What's this assistant for? It's for professionals who know divergences. To identify divergences, you need 45 indicators on your screen. The RSI dropped from 82.1 to 80. Price is up. RSI down, indicating divergence. This assistant is for professionals identifying divergences. They use divergences in trading. To calculate divergences, do a few things. First, place 45 indicators, which is impractical on TradingView. Not enough screen space. Need 2 monitors. Second, what can the eye see? Check RSI. Add RSI indicator. Using indicators, how much to calculate. Place 45 indicators, impossible on TradingView. Let's have a big monitor. Secondly, how much can the human eye actually see? Let's check the RSI together. I'm just going to add the RSI indicator to my screen, the relative strength index. And here, when I hover the mouse over this candle, it shows me the number next to it. So, what does that number say? It's 81.37 as shown. It started at 81.37 and now it's gone up to 82 as shown. Now the 4 RSIs you see here don't indicate how much difference there is between them, like 8, 2, 1, 3, 7, and 8, 2. The difference between them is less than, e.g., 1 unit. It's less than 1 unit, and you're finding this. This divergence isn't visible to the human eye. This one has gone up, but this divergence isn't visible. The robot automatically drew this line for you and said, I won't clutter your screen. This RSI, you can ignore it. There's a divergence here. Besides finding the RSI, the stochastic indicator also detected it. The 4 RSIs you see here don't indicate how much difference there is between them, like 8, 2, 1, 3, and 7, and 8, 2. Their difference is less than, e.g., 1 unit, and it's finding this for you. This divergence isn't visible to the human eye. Look, this one has gone up, but this divergence isn't visible. The robot automatically drew this line for you and said, I won't clutter your screen. You can ignore this RSI. I'm telling you, there's a divergence here. In addition to finding the RSI, the stochastic indicator also detected it. Let me bring up the stochastic indicator for you. Here, the stochastic is showing a value of 92.57. Let me zoom in a bit, so it aligns perfectly. Because the chart is quite busy, the stochastic is at 84.17. Now, let me also bring up the stochastic RSI. Now let's look at both of them at the same time. You know, the difference between the stochastic and the stochastic RSI is that the former, is a bit more momentum based. You see, this number, it's come here, and it's showing you the same number. For example, we didn't have a divergence in the stochastic RSI, but we did in the stochastic, and it detects this for us. It's the same for CCI and the others as well. Is this a repaint or not? Let me put it in replay mode, and let's see what happens together. For example, let's go through the market from here. It detects divergences well. Drawing 3 lines indicates 3 intervals, from one candle to another, and a larger one possibly spanning 200 candles, with 80 candles used to find this divergence. Even top traders can't see this. Due to human eye limitations, it identifies it with a red label, showing the divergence is calculated over 180 intervals. Various indicators calculate it, but don't get lost in technicalities. The real benefit of a trading robot is its ability to code these tasks. Yes, writing this is complex. Programming it is demanding. Detecting divergences like in RSI is hard. Robots simplify this by coding tasks, as it detects it, and there's also a red label behind it, indicating that this divergence is being calculated over 180 different intervals. Different indicators are calculating it, but don't get confused with the technicalities. The real advantage of a trading robot is that it can code these tasks. Yes, writing this is a very complex task. Programming it is quite a heavy job. But this work is done once, so that you can follow your strategy afterward. Now, this has gone up 3 times, and the divergences have decreased. When it breaks like this, the divergences decrease, which is a sign that the divergences are fading, and it's trying to move in that direction. This is one of our advanced indicators for professional traders. If you're a trader who has just entered the market, I recommend a manual robot. This strategy is simple, educational. We mentioned that BioCell gives it to you, which means it's even easier than this. There are no more confusing pages, just sections that sell and buy. This is for someone who has a personal strategy, and the robot creates a channel for them. It calculates divergences in real time, marking them with arrows at the start of the candle, and the colors are clearly defined and separated. As you can see now, it's very powerful. No trader can compete with this. What is divergence? Divergence is a concept accepted in all trading styles. Whether you're working with Ichimoku, price action, or ICT, divergence has been part of the lessons you've learned. It creates momentum, and we saw this live in the market. 3 candles went up. Divergence was the reason. How do we use it? Based on the training you've seen, you can use divergence in one way. However, in the next style, if we encounter a channel like the one drawn here and we have divergence, we enter the trade more firmly. We set the stop loss at the low of this candle. Zoom in. Even though it was in 3 directions. How do we use it? From the training, you can use divergence one way. In the next style, if we encounter a channel like this and have divergence, we enter the trade firmly, setting the stop loss at the candle's low. With divergence, it drew 3 lines, so we enter at 3 points. Set the stop loss at the lower candle. Take profit in the channel's middle. Stay at the chart to adjust the target if the channel changes. React if the market ranges. We have a divergence with 3 lines indicating entry at 3 points. Set stop loss at the lower candle's low. Place take profit in the channel's middle. Open trade at candle's close. Set stop loss and take profit. Stay at chart's bottom to adjust targets as the channel changes. Catch market fluctuations. Small stop loss, large take profit. Amazing. Channel changed. Same occurred here. See how the robot predicted this drop. Other robots combine these. 5 divergences confirmed. Zoom in. 5 confirmed divergences and a channel interaction. Enter short trade. Minimum target here. Make it risk free by moving stop loss to take profit level. Trade on low time frame. See its power. Capture its drop. With small stop loss, large take profit. Amazing. Channel changed. Same happened before. See how robot predicted drop. Market robots combine features. 5 divergences confirmed. Flashed. Zoom in. 5 confirmed divergences flashed. Channel interaction leads to short trade. Minimum target here. Make risk free by moving stop loss to take profit. Trade on low time frame. See power. Performs well. Channel bottom. More videos about robot coming. Settings detailed. In settings, see default numbers concluded with. Change these. Turn on off at intervals. Here the divergences were confirmed and it flashed. Zoom in. 5 confirmed lines and a channel interaction. So short trade. Minimum target here. When it reaches here, move stop loss to take profit as you can trade on low time frame and you can see its power. It performs well. This was channel bottom. I'll make more videos about this robot. Settings are detailed and interesting. In settings, these are default numbers we concluded with. This number is this, but you can change them. Turn on off at intervals. For example, ensure no divergences over 280. Go to settings. Turn off from end of 280. See what happens. Now loading. Heavy code. It's performing incredibly well. You saw that this was the bottom of the channel. I'm trying to make more videos about this robot for you. The settings are very detailed and interesting. In the settings section, you can see these are the default numbers that we came to this conclusion with. This number is this, but you can change these. You can turn them on and off at different intervals. For example, I want to make sure that we don't have divergences over 280 here. I come to the settings section and start turning off from the end of this 280. And let's see what happens. Now it's loading. It's a very heavy code. Let's say, I want to remove the divergences on this purple line. I don't want any divergences over 280. I go to the settings section and start turning off from the end of this 280. And let's see what happens. Now it's loading. It's a very heavy code. And you see, it decreased. There was one last one left behind. So let's remove that too. And the other colors are different, so that we can see the rest. That is, it is even adjustable. Another thing that is adjustable is that you can see here that it has stochastic. I want the stochastic to not be this long. I want the divergence booklet to be 140 long. I will go to the settings section. There is one left with the last stochastic. And look at the chart. Here the stochastic is present. It's so customizable across different tools. Really, for someone who is a trader and has just come into the market, seeing all of this is adjustable. If you're not using RSI 14 and instead using RSI 21, come here and change it. You can adjust any of these settings, save it as your default, and it becomes your personal trading assistant based on what your style suggests and the back testing you've done, ensuring the best performance. So check out the website. Robot Team 45 is one of our most professional trading assistants. If you have any more questions, I'm here to help, and I wish you profitable trading. Best regards. Your style tells you, your analysis tells you, and the back testing you've done shows the best performance. So, check out the website. Robot Team 45 is one of our most professional trading assistants. If you have any more questions, I'm here to help. And I wish you profitable trading. Best regards.